Kicking off another day at IMTS, and the excitement is far from ending. Today, we have the privilege of speaking with a Google expert who will share some invaluable insights with us. Hello everyone, I'm Bruna Mainente, Marketing Coordinator at GFT USA, and I'm here today with a very special guest from Google. I'm with Luis Solano, Industry Manager, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what Google is doing here, our partnership here, what are the expos and demos that we have. So Luis, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. So a couple of things. I think the first thing I want everyone to understand is Google is a data and AI company, right? We deal with more data than anybody in the world. And what we're trying to do for the manufacturing space is figure out how do we take that expertise around data and AI and bring it to the manufacturing floor, right? So there's kind of three major areas that we're focusing on. The first thing is connecting to the OT data systems and sources, and that's what manufacturing data engine is about. I'll talk about that a little more in a second. We also have this ability to connect to the IT data sources, or ERP and CRM. That's what Cortex Framework is about. And then ultimately, this is about trying to apply AI to all those data sets. That's what Vertex AI is about. So the GFT demo is a great example of taking MDE to connect to actual machines on the factory floor. They have a great demo of an engraving machine that's connected via an OPC UA server. Using MDE, taking that data set, doing something with it as far as analytics, and also applying Vertex AI to that same machine to inspect the actual unit being produced in the process, right? So that's a great example of leveraging not only MDE, which is our OT platform tool, but also Vertex AI, the vision component of that AI platform. And eventually, if you want to get into, for example, tying into customer-side complaints with our Cortex framework. So as an example, if you have a customer complaint, someone says a little engraved cloud symbol has a defect, and they'll come back and say, hey, I have this symbol has a defect, can you figure out what happened? And you can take that ERP data, trace it back down to the sales order, to the production order, to the actual machine that made it, and see if there's defect information that you can leverage to figure out what the root cause of the issue was. So that's an example of how you can basically leverage our technology across from OT all the way to IT, and then AI on top of it overall.
Perfect. Luis, thank you so much for being with us today. And is there any other highlights on what's happening at the Google's booth that you would like to bring us? Spoiler?
A couple of things. I think one of the things that's really powerful is that there's still a lot of semi-manual processes in manufacturing. So there's a great exhibit from Lila AI showing how you can use AI to basically manage a semi-manual process and give you great insights via video analysis of operations. So I think it's a great opportunity to add value to manufacturers out there across the board.
That's perfect. Luis, thank you so much for being with us today. Really appreciate it. And stay tuned. This is day 4 of IMTS, and we have so much more still to present. So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Thank you.
After a day filled with groundbreaking insights and discussions, what better way to wrap up than with a taste of Chicago's famous cuisine? But don't fill up just yet. We have got even more exciting content coming your way. See you then!